Before I start, I want to give all honors and glories and praises to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahushai Bahashem, Maha Yahweh, which is the one true name of the Heavenly Father, Yahushai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, but his one true name is Yahushai. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone that will well and teach well, because those are the men who I've learned this truth from through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahshai. Peace, blessings, salutations to the hopeful elect, and shalom to you sincere brothers scattered abroad, pushing forth this word in truth and sincerity. I am the brother Mashiach Irazakah from the Servants of Yahweh Y Yahweh Shai Camp, Las Vegas, Nevada branch. And pretty much in this lesson is going to be titled as Be Prepared for Persecution. All right, be prepared for persecution. Now, there's brothers, we're on a little light level of persecution right now, preaching the gospel. We have all of these different people persecuting us. It's on a shallow, high, shallow level, but it's coming into a time where it's going to be on a heavy level, where it's going to be prophets being put to death for this truth. And that's what this whole thing is about, is to see if you're going to consistently glorify the Lord or not. That's the hour of temptation. That's the time that we are literally coming into. So this lesson is going to be titled as Be Prepared for Persecution. Now, I seen the big bro, Amawan Abad. He did a lesson about an article of a particular bill that is passed and that's about to be passed in Canada, of preaching the gospel. So the prophets, they're going to be persecuted. If you are a brother that been in the truth for a long time, longer than a year, and you've been studying to show yourself approved and doing lessons and heading out to camp once a week, be prepared to be persecuted, because it's coming. They're trying to establish famine of the word, but this is all the doing of the Lord, because we are in that spiritual arc right now for the moment. All right, we are in that spiritual arc right now, and that spiritual arc, the doors of mercy are closing. So this is the time that we are getting ready to come into. So if you are a brother that are new in the truth, get this truth as you possibly can. So Lord willing, lessons edifying. This is Sirach 2:5. It says, "For gold is tried in the fire, right, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity." So we have to go through a lot of fiery furnaces of adversities, whether it's in this truth, whether it's in our personal lives off camera. We're going to go through those fiery furnace of adversities. So we're going to be tried, and it comes with even being persecuted. When you dealing with even when you on your YouTube channel and you got all these people persecuting you, that's persecution there. People speaking against the doctrine, the gospel, that's temptation. You're being persecuted on a shallow level. All of us is. But just know, brothers, that you are doing the will of the Lord. If you being persecuted on your YouTube channel by all these different people with all of their different comments and statements, that's the shallow levels of persecution, because it's going to get heavy when the time comes. So, hey, take that cheerfully, brothers, because it lets you know that you are preaching the gospel of the Lord Yahweh Bashim Ashai, and the Lord is dealing with you. So all these demons, they're going to come out of the woodwork to persecute you, right? John 15:18, it says, this is what Yahweh Shai said, "If the world hate you, ye know that it hated me before it hated you." And they hated Yahweh Shai. Everybody didn't love the Messiah. When the Messiah was on the earth, he was literally persecuted. He was persecuted on a higher level than we were persecuted. He had to deal with the Pharisees, constantly saying he's blaspheming. Our own people tried to stone him, right? They were saying the Messiah was blasphemy, right? Speaking blasphemy. You had Herod trying to kill him. The Messiah he's been persecuted on a heavy level. He even dealt with things in the spiritual realm where he had the angelic Satan fucking with him. It was a lot of things Yahweh Shai went through. Yahweh Shai went through a lot in this truth. So what we're going through is on a shallow level, but it can be vexing at times. That's why we have to pray without ceasing. John 15:19, it says, "If ye were of the world will love his own. But because ye are not of this world, you are not of this world." If you are a brother that's doing lessons throughout the week and you're setting up camp once a week and you're studying to show yourself approved, you're learning from the men of the Lord, you're studying to show yourself approved, right? You're consistently being embedded in this truth, you are going to be persecuted. You be prepared for persecution because it's going to come for all of us. It says, because ye are not of this world. We're not of this world. This is why we're persecuted on a high level. This is why things be going crazy for us. Things go crazy over here. You could be chilling. Next thing you know, you get a phone call and you arguing with somebody. Things just be going crazy, man. It's just crazy stuff been happening, man. The crazy things have been happening in this truth, man. It says, but because ye are not of this world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hated you. So you're going to be hated for Yahweh's sake. You come into this truth, you're going to have to get used to being hated, because people are going to hate you for this truth. They're going to hate you for bringing out the truth, bringing out the gospel. People are not going to like it. They're going to come on your channel. They're going to try to persecute you. They're going to say you're a false prophet. They're going to say you're misleading people. They're going to scoff. They're going to talk all this mess. But hey, that's all through your trials and tribulation. And those scoffers, they're fulfilling those lots. The Lord's putting spirits on them to do that. Men's goings of the Lord. 1 Peter 2:21, it says, for even hereunto were ye called, right? Because Yahushua also suffered for us. Yahushua suffered for us. He suffered for us on a way higher level, man. It says, leaving us an example. So Yahushua was a perfect example. All the whipping, the beatings, the whips, the being nailed to that cross, being crucified, right? Yahushua left for us a perfect example, man. The things that he dealt with when he was during that time during the Roman Empire, all the persecutions and the blasphemings, right? People trying to stole him, people was claiming that he was blaspheming, right? All the trying to stone him and etc. They were saying the Messiah was blaspheming. He wasn't, But the Pharisees and scribes, that's what they were doing. They were claiming he was blaspheming, saying all the blasphemy that he was doing, and he wasn't. He was literally telling them, look, I'm the Son of the Most High. They were persecuting him for it. Yahushua went through a lot. He literally died for us, man. It says, leaving us an example that ye should follow his steps. So this is what we're going through. We're following the steps of Yahushua, and it's going to come with persecution behind it. This is Acts 7:59. It says, and they stoned Stephen. You have prophets that were put to death. And this is the time that we're coming to. There's going to be prophets put to death. When the hour of temptation comes and famine of the word, you're going to have brothers that's going to be marked as terrorists, and they're going to be put to death, man. Stephen was put to death. It says, and they stoned Stephen, calling upon the Most High, and saying, Lord Yahushua, receive my spirit. Stephen was put to death. He was a righteous man of the Lord, and he was put to death, right? He died in the truth. He died for the Lord. Yahweh Bashimashai. Yes, he died. Amos 8:11, it says, behold, the days come, saith the Lord power, that I will send a famine in the land, and not a famine of bread, nor for thirst of water, but of the hearing of the words of the Lord. And that's the time we're coming into, famine of the word. Because they got a bill that's pushed, and they're trying to establish that. And it's going to come to America, man. This place called America is going to come. And if you are a brother in the truth, and you're teaching the truth, they're going to try to put you to death for that. It's going to be a crime to teach the Bible. It's going to be a crime to teach on the highways and byways. They're going to abolish that. Ain't going to be no more being able to teach. This is going into future prophecy, which is coming. Amos 8:12, and they shall wander from sea to sea, right, state to state, and it says, and from the north even unto the east, right, city to city, they shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord, and shall not find it. Because this is the time that we're coming into. We're coming into the time of persecution. It's intensifying. It's intensifying amongst us, man. We're seeing it coming. Now, right now, we got on a shallow level, but it's starting to come on a heavy level. Now they're pushing a bill to abolish preaching the gospel, man. Hebrews 11:37, it says, they were stoned, they were sawn asunder, tempted, were slain with the sword. They wandered about in sheepskins and goatskins, being destitute, afflicted, and tormented. We go through that. We go through that on a daily basis, man. Being destitute, afflicted, and tormented. We be tormented. We go through a lot here in this place called America, and we're tired of it, man. But we gotta still try to endure to make it to the finish line. So hey, brothers, you're gonna be persecuted for the Lord's namesake. And I want to get that precept again, right, where it says, I think I already have it, but I'll get it again. I think it was Salakia. Right? Hebrews Second Timothy 3:12. It says, "Yea, and all that will live godly in Yahushua." That word godly goes into the meaning of the word devout. That word devout means godly. It says, "Yea, and all that will live godly in Yahushua Mashiach shall suffer persecution." And we're going to suffer persecution. We're going to be persecuted for Yahushua's namesake. Persecution. Hostility and ill treatment, especially on bias or ethnic, religion, or sexual orientation, or political beliefs. You see that? It says the persistent annoyance or harassment. So that's what's going to come upon the Israelites, the men of the Lord. Be prepared for persecution. We're going to be persecuted, and it's going to increase, man. So, hey, just want to do a quick hit on this. Lord willing, this lesson is edifying. I want to give all honors and glories and praises to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Kodash, and double honors to the elders and the apostles, the great millstone, who will well and teach well. Peace, blessings, salutations to the hopeful elect. And shalom to you, sincere brothers scattered abroad, pushing forth this word in truth and sincerity. I am the brother Mashiach Arazakah from the servants of Yahweh Yahweh Shai Camp, Las Vegas, Nevada branch. And Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. So again, brothers, you're in this truth. Be prepared for persecution because it's coming your way. Shalom.